Hello again, Manuel Amezcua, firm president and CEO with MassMutual Great Lakes. And it's truly a great honor and privilege to be here today with Oakland University's very own President Pescovitz. Thanks so much for giving us a few minutes of your time today.
Thank you so much, Manny. I'm so thrilled to be here with you.
And so what brought us together today is, again, another edition of a conversation around the Detroit 500. And as you know, President Pescovitz, that is a compilation of 500 of Detroit's most powerful and influential business leaders. And so congratulations again for being on the list. That list really reminds Chad and I of the saying that a rising tide lifts all boats. And I've been so impressed by your work here at Oakland University. Maybe share a little bit about how you've seen that come to life here.
Well, first of all, I have to say I'm very honored and flattered to be on that list with so many other remarkable leaders. I think that the civic engagement that we have in our community and the leadership that we see from so many other remarkable people is really exciting. One of the things that really inspires me, though, as I think about what's happening in Detroit and the metropolitan area that is so exciting, is to think about the transformation that's been happening in our community over the past decade or more. But when I look to the future, I am so optimistic because I see what's happening right here at Oakland University, and I look at our students. And I know that the 500 people that you have on this list today who are truly remarkable are going to be followed by the pipeline of students that we have today. And I'm so excited to know that they're going to be even better in the future.
Absolutely. And so maybe share with us a little bit about how you see your students getting involved in the community.
Well, our students are really remarkable. We have 4 strategic goals. The first one is student success. The second one is research. The third one is community engagement. And the fourth is diversity, equity, and inclusion. And when we talk about engagement in the community, that's the one that we're really focused on here today. And our students are so involved in the Detroit metropolitan area. They get involved in everything that happens in our community. So they care about the success of the Detroit area. And that's in everything. That's with respect to politics. That's with respect to education. That's with respect to poverty. That's with respect to government and civic engagement, with the arts and everything that happens. And that's how our students are going to be our future leaders.
You know, when you share that, you make me think of a recent conversation that I had with the president and CEO of the Detroit Economic Club, Steve Gregorian. And he just hosted one of the most amazing conferences for young leaders last Friday. Over 425 of them attended. I am certain that there were many alumni from this university. You know, I think of leadership when I think of how you were just describing your student population. And so tell me, you know, maybe share a few tips on, you know, this life of leadership that you've had in service. Maybe share a few of the tips that you'd have for tomorrow's leaders.
Well, you know, I've had a pretty long career. And, you know, I don't know, maybe I'll give you just a few of the tips that I've tried to follow.
That'd be wonderful.
And I guess the first one is that I would encourage young people to shoot for the stars. And I always say that it's important to have high aspirational goals. It doesn't really matter if you have these goals that are too aspirational, because if you miss a goal that's really high, maybe you'll land on the moon. And I think that's just fine. And so shooting high and missing and then getting a moon landing, I think is just fine. You don't have to tell someone that you missed. Just tell them that you were aiming for a moon landing.
Yes.
So that's my first tip. My second tip is be flexible and adaptable. Because if your first set of goals go awry, as I said, and you land on the moon, having adaptability, flexibility is really, I think, a great thing. Being ready to just be prepared for whatever comes is really important. My third tip is have great mentors. Your mentors don't have to look like you. They shouldn't be your clones. but it's really, really important to have important, great mentors that come from all walks of life. And so I think having really good mentors is important. And my fourth tip is have balance. You know, find a way to do all kinds of things in your life, not just work, but finding that work-life balance, I think, is really important. And then finally, find a way to be happy. Look for joy. Whatever you do in your life, find a way to smile, play, and be happy.
Yeah, I really, at 41 years of age, I can really, really, really appreciate all five of those. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, you've got a lot of time to practice all of those.
I hope so. I hope so. So as we wrap up, if there was one thing that you'd share with our viewers and followers that you're just super excited about, what is that?
Well, next weekend we have two great things that are happening. One is a professional one here at Oakland, and I hope a lot of people will come and share with us. And then I have something personal happening next weekend too. The professional one is that next weekend is homecoming here at Oakland. Wonderful. And so I hope a lot of people will come and join us as lots of our alums come back and join us here at our homecoming. And my last child is getting married.
Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. Well, those are both wonderful events to look forward to in the coming week. And I'm so thankful for the opportunity to be able to visit with you today. I really, really am a fan of everything that is good that is going on here at Oakland University. And thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.